Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to this new update on the Oasis network and the Rose coin. I wanted to make a quick update on that. I think for obvious reasons, Oasis today is very bullish. We're up 16% in a market that is far from bullish. Volume is around 100 million as well, so there's definitely opportunities right now, and we're very, very bullish. We're challenging around the levels we were challenging as well Wednesday last week. So I wanted to cover it, wanted to give you my thoughts on that, both on the fundamental front, but also on the technicals. We'll do a full overview on the technicals, and I'll tell you everything you need to know regarding the price. But I wanted to start with again some fundamentals, very briefly. Don't worry. If you take a look at the volume of Oasis, there is again a lot of volume coming from BitTrue, which was also true when we had the bullish momentum on Wednesday and Thursday. This worries me a little bit. I mean, BitTrue, usually I already see that as a well, relatively less reliable exchange. At 42%, 42 million of the volume coming from BitTrue is a little bit worrying. It's not the end of the world, but still it's definitely something we have to take into account when the price is also moving like this, right? So we have to take that into account. There's just, if you want to take it into account for yourself, just kind of realize that there's an increased risk of a crash or just an increased risk at volatility. But that's what we have to work with. Apart from that, I also thought it was interesting to kind of to help explain this bullish momentum, that also Oasis was highlighting the AI narrative, that they are building primitives for responsible AI in a partnership with Meta AI, really capitalizing on the narrative. I don't think this is anything big. I think it contributed minimally to the bullish momentum we have, but it's interesting, I guess. And Oasis Network altogether is an interesting project as well. But yeah, let's get into the technicals. Right now we're struggling with the same level we were struggling with last time, which is really kind of 7.5, which is a big psychological resistance level, but it's also a strong technical level for Rose itself. But under that level, under 7.5, it basically drops down all the way to 7 cents, and that creates a strong resistance level. Also, you have some fib levels there, but it's technically just a very strong level. So what we want to do initially, or what we eventually want to do, is to get some sort of a bullish breakout in that level to get up to our next price target between 8.2 and kind of 8.5. All right, the entire level goes from 8.1 to 8.7. But it's really in the middle that we're aiming, and which is the strongest, and we want to get there. Now, do I think that's realistic or possible? Yes. The one thing I think we need to do though is I think we need to at least break above 7.2, and then you might ask me why did you choose 7.2? Well, 7.2 really is the strongest level out of this entire key area. Now you can also see that we found the most resistance there recently, but also historically you can check that out. At 7.2 has had some of the most important support and resistance touches, and I think we just need to, on the 4-hour time frame, break above that. And if that happens, I think we can actually probably consolidate. But then eventually, I do think that after that break above 7.2, we'll be able to get to 8.2 and 8.5. That's what we're aiming for. Now, is this realistic? Yes. Is it the most likely scenario though? That's debatable. I don't think so. As I said, with the volume just worries me quite a bit. Usually, I mean, this is very well possible, but I'd say this is like a 30% chance that this will happen, and a 70% chance that because of the shady volume, because there's no real fundamental driver behind the move, and because we are at a significant resistance level, I think we could get higher than this, but I think eventually we'll start dropping down again towards 6.8 cents, strong support. But afterwards also to 6.4, strong support. But then I do think eventually we'll drop down all the way to our previous support and also our previous resistance level around 6 and 5.8 cents. And I do think at this point of time we'll be able to hold that and continue the bullish momentum that we have been in since the beginning of January. But I'll also be back with an update, because this also depends on how Bitcoin is doing, what are the fundamentals around the market. So yeah, I'll be back with an update. For now, this is my take on Rose. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, take care and bye.